go. So this is what happens on a back flip harness. A couple of things. One, she's pulling, right? So if she gets a lot bigger, she's gonna be super strong too. That is not good on her paws. Lucy! Hi, yay! So I'm gonna put her on the rubber here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the harness to the front clip. So this harness is meant to be a front clip harness. I know you're so excited. And sometimes you just need to wait. She's so excited to see the videographer. See again. That's gonna hurt her. She can hurt her knees, she can hurt her paws. So for somebody like Lucy, I'm gonna have this high value food ready to go. Lucy! And we're gonna do really short walks. I'm gonna throw a little piece. Yay, that was so good. Good girl. So I'm just working on her getting the feeling of that nice J leash. Yes. Good girl. Let's go. Good job. Lucy, yay. So look, she has that nice loose J. We don't want her pulling. She pulls, I stop and wait for her to come back to me. I'm gonna let her go on the rubber. Yay, good job. Her walks are going to be from there to here, and that's it. Why? Because she's not practicing good skills on walking, and then she's gonna learn those bad skills really easily. And also just remember, if you're in a back clip harness, get one that's front clip, because it's gonna turn her chest instead of her skating out like that, which can be really dangerous.
If you got a pit bull or a bully, I'm about to show you 3 things you can do to stop them from pulling on the leash. The first step is to train the figure 8. So the goal here is to walk in the pattern of an 8 because it prevents your dog from going into autopilot and just pulling forward. So as you can see, Apollo is not engaged with me at all. He's doing what he wants to. I'm kind of have to drag him into the pattern. Look at him all the way over there. So look what he does now. At this point, he's annoyed with me pulling him around and pushing him around. So he's keeping eye contact with me to know which way he's going to go. This is what you want to do to accomplish the figure 8. The next step is called stop and go. So what you want to do is go for a walk and then stop randomly and then see what happens. If your dog is paying attention to you, then when you walk, he'll stop as well. So as you can see, based on the figure 8s that we just did, Apollo's not actually pulling, he's just a little bit all over the place. So I stopped, he went too far, but let me show you what happens when you keep practicing this. So we're walking down, and right here, you see the eye contact. This is good, and right when I stopped, he stopped. Last but not least is the heel. What you need is a treat pouch. Take the treat out of the pouch and hold it right above their head and walk. Now, if you combine the figure 8s and the stop and go, this should be easy. Give them the treat every few steps, but just keep their attention. That's the entire goal.
Ready? So I'm working with Eli, who is a puppy here who jumps a lot. So I'm waiting for him to make a good choice. I don't want to give him any attention for this, and he also will start biting your shoes, but he's going to be a big boy. Thank you. Good. So besides just not jumping, I don't want him to jump a lot, sit, and then get the reward. Yes. I'm going to try moving around a little bit. Again, jumping up. Try that again. I don't want him to jump at all. Now he's mouthing a little bit. So what I'm going to do is a little exercise to get him movement and sit, movement and sit. He eventually does give you the sit, but after he jumps, and that's not what we want. Eli, sit. Eli! So he gets nothing for that. Eli, sit. Yes. Still not a good choice, so I'm gonna help him out again. Eli, sit. So what I wanna do is call him, walk back, ask him for that sit. Eventually it's going to become automatic. Eli, sit. So look, anytime I raise my voice the tiniest bit, he gets all amped up, he's mouthing again. I'm ignoring that behavior. I do need to fix it though, but I'm not gonna give him attention for that. Eli, sit. Yes. Yes. Let's see if I call him again. Eli. Good, that's a better choice. I throw the treat that way, I'm gonna call him back. Eli. Good. So the less attention, the better, and the less excitement, the better. So he's starting to learn that, but you saw that jumping. I'm not going to give him any attention for that, but that's also not acceptable. So that's why we're going to do the exercise to teach him that fast movement, high-pitched voices means to run and sit instead of jumping.
So one of the #1 questions we get asked all the time is, how do I get my dog or puppy to stop jumping up on people? Well, we're going to show you over here. We have Whiskey. He is an 8-month-old pit bull, super high drive, and loves to jump. So what we have to do is simulate a scenario in which he would jump. What could that be? Someone coming over with food in their hand, like a waitress, or maybe someone ding dong, knock, 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 coming over in an excited manner. So here we come over in an excited manner, and let's see what happens. Watch how Austin corrects the dog for bad behavior, and watch how I reward for good behavior. Let's see how that goes. Hey, what's going on, man? How are you, bro?
Good.
Woo-wee.
Good to see you.
Hey, I like this dog. That's a nice looking dog.
Whiskey.
What's up, buddy? What's up? Hey, how are you? This is such a pretty dog. Look at you. Look at you, buddy. So you see, every time he pops up, he gets a mild correction to say, that's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Now, if he doesn't jump, which he should be doing a lot less of in just as little as 30 seconds of work, if he doesn't jump, he gets paid for doing something better than jumping. We're going to give him a job to do, which is to sit. That is preferred to jumping. So let's check it out. I now have food in my hand. He should be still just as excited to be here, and you get paid and you get pet and life is wonderful. Now, I'm not saying we cured the jumping, but in this scenario with me right now, the jumping is all but disappeared. We'll try it one more time and see how he does. Hey man, what's going on? Hey, what a beautiful dog you have there. Perfect, perfect. That's how it's done, folks. You wash, rinse, and repeat that in different locations with different people. We corrected the dog probably 3 to 4 times on a Hermspringer 2.25 millimeter prong collar. This is a harder, really high drive pit bull. He can handle it. This is a dog that takes a licking and keeps on ticking. We'll see you on the next episode.